park right over there if you want to. Then I can go in my office.
All right, thank you.
My name's James M. Tart, and I am the Comal County Director over the whole county of recycling.
All right, nice to meet you. I'm Jacqueline.
Jacqueline?
And
I'm
this is
Jillian.
Our filmer, Jillian.
Jillian?
And here are some of our questions. So, what items do people usually bring you that aren't recyclable, that you have to take out?
Okay, that's easy. That would be like lint. I don't know where people think that's recyclable.
Ooh.
Sanitary junk, napkins and stuff like that. That's not recyclable, and they put
Right.
it in their stuff.
Ooh.
Medical, like if someone has a bag or whatever, or problems like that, or they have bandages, a lot of them put that in the recycling stream, and it's not recyclable.
Oh, yeah.
That's our biggest problem, is if we find medical waste or sanitary items or lint or clothes, none of that's recyclable, And
Right.
then, on the bigger items, we get calls all day long, can you recycle a mattress? Well, no, that's,
No.
I don't know who would want to lay on someone else's mattress, but we guide them to the landfill. Anything that we don't recycle, and we recycle a lot of stuff. I can tell you what we don't recycle would be easier, and that is building products, which is any kind of wood that's processed, 2x4, plywood, anything like that.
Right.
Furniture, any kind of furniture in the house, we cannot recycle that.
Mm-hmm.
Bedding or mattresses, we can't recycle that, and furniture like couches and chairs.
Oh, right.
We do not recycle that. That is landfill stuff, and people say, well, why don't someone recycle? There's certain items that are just not marketable.
Right.
And so, but we do recycle everything else. Your plastics, your glass, your newspaper, your magazines, books, hard or soft, and steel, aluminum, and tin. We recycle all electronics here. Anything that plugs into the wall, bring it to us and let us go through it, like a vacuum cleaner, all the way up to the biggest TV or a TV.
Do you sort and process everything here, or do you?
No.
No.
No, we take it to a MRF, which is a materials recovery facility in San Antonio.
Right.
We drop it, when our trucks are full, we take it to San Antonio, we drop it on their floor. They bulldoze that into a 10-foot wide conveyor. It goes up, and humans and robots start separating everything.
And they sell that to. Who do
They
sell
market it out to different companies. And there's a myth right now that China receives all our recycling markets. They don't. They are hurting our marketing right now, but they're not the only ones we deal with. We deal with a lot of people in the United States. They buy our cardboard, our plastics, our glass, our tin, everything.
And is that a lot cheaper than making it from scratch?
Oh yes,
Right.
definitely. Yeah, you don't know how many trees we're saving, and ore and stuff that's in the ground to make steel. That's another thing I didn't tell you. We also recycle heavy light metal. You'd say anything from steel bars, lawnmowers, riding lawnmowers, pieces of a vehicle, gates, steel, cattle guards, everything. People bring it, we put it in our metal, and then Comal Iron and Metal comes, picks that up, and then they pay us for the metal, and then that goes back into the general fund, which feeds recycling, the sheriff department, and our firemen. You want to look at some stuff in the
Oh, yeah, that'd be
warehouse? I
great.
can show you bales of what we bale and everything. They bring in the aluminum cans that people bring. Some people bring them as bags now because we've already told them that we collect. This is where you drive in if you were, and you'd stop here and we'll take your TV or your electronics, the computer, you see where the circuit boards are, the wires, everything like that. Flat screen TVs go into this container, those are all computers. Comes in a vacuum cleaner, everything. The copper gets cut off and put into the wires. And then I sell this as a Gaylord. Then the ink from all the printers, this is a brand new one, we've already shipped out one from. And then this is the circuit boards and phones and batteries. And then of course your computers, and then the TVs haven't been palletized yet. So once we palletize them, we take them to the wrapping machine and we wrap it, we weigh it, and then it gets marked. Like all that is electronics getting ready to be shipped out. Every day when my men get back from the sites like Spring Branch or Sattler, they bring the cans that the people brought. And then we bale those cans, and every day they bring shredded paper or white office paper. and we bale that. You can see how we're making a bale right there. And every day you add to it until it makes a bale.
And you squish it down?
No, it squishes this way.
Oh.
It's coming in and it squishes this way, and then you'll see the end result up there.
Oh, wow.
That's a bale. We weigh it, wrap it, and we put it over there. This, as you see, is an electronics truckload that's waiting to get taken out. See, like up there you can see PCs. That pallet weighs 861 pounds. Then the rest of those are TVs, and it weighs 558. Those are flat screen TVs. That Gaylord box weighs 705 pounds. And then the TVs that it's on top of weighs 282. So we ship this to a place that does nothing but recycle electronics.
So, because I know we.
No, it does not go to China. It doesn't go to Africa.
Right.
It stays within the United States. There's a law in Texas, and you have to have the certain licenses that promises that you're going to keep it within the certain boundaries of the United States.
Right.
And so those laws handed down through the legislator and TCEQ. And so when I get my license for this, you have to get a license to handle this. It's only to collect it, wrap it,
Right.
weigh it, and then ship it. So, any other questions?
I think that's it. But thank you for your time. We really
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
it.
It was
thank
nice
you so
meeting you too.
much.